Rishi. All right, so everybody say hello, Rishi.
Hey, Rishi.
Okay, so in your bucket, go ahead and grab your notebook. While you're grabbing your journal and that piece of paper.
Where's Rishi? They just said he broke his stove. Yeah, he actually broke his stove. That's what they're saying. But did he actually break his stove?
Rishi, they're saying that you broke your toe. Did you break your toe?
All right, so a company that develops educational software wants to assemble a collaborative team of developers from a variety of professional and cultural backgrounds. Which of the following is not considered a benefit of assembling such a team? Was this your question? Okay, it's a very wordy question. The answer is collaboration that includes diverse backgrounds and perspectives can eliminate the need for software testing. You can have the most diverse group put together, but you still have to test your software with a diverse group. Because if you made it and you're a diverse group, you're biased towards the software. Whereas if you're testing it with a different group who has no relation to the creation of the software, they will give you more open feedback. So, we could be a little more diverse. I'm not gonna lie. We could be a little bit more diverse.
What do you mean? We're half Egyptian. How can you get more diverse than that?
Well,
Oh, sorry, one Jordan.
a greater,
Turkish.
yes. Just, if we had all shades of the rainbow in here instead of just tan people and pale people, then, so like maybe people a little bit darker.
Whoa. Where do you fly about here?
I'm just saying, we're either very pale or we have really nice tans. Naturally. I'm not one of the naturally tan people, so. Okay, so that's going to be the answer to that. Diversity in computer science is always very important because we think differently, and it helps to have people who think different than you in your group when you're developing software. Okay, so let me get back to that. All right, so here's a quick recap of how we're setting up our journal. Put the date, the unit, and the lesson, and then we're starting with our warm-up. So I underline where it says warm-up. You can do it on the same page. If there's space, you can do it on the same page. Our activity we're going to have to do on the back page. And then we're just going to answer the warm-up question and complete sentences. Unit 1, Lesson 2. Does anybody speak Spanish?
I do. Hola.
As your first language? That's a way that we could increase diversity. So, all right, this is your question. What is your definition of information? Write that in your journal. Oh, warm up.
I wasn't understanding.
I ended up not using them.
That's pretty cool. Man, I couldn't wait to.
I'm glad you used it.
I couldn't wait.
It took me a moment to like think. What your definition of information?
Adam Keskin does.
Okay, Thomas.
Okay, I said it comes by thinking of fact that can do it.
Okay.
Information doesn't have to be facts. Because you have information about opinions.
Hey, that's my definition. Go for it.
Okay, that's true. That is Thomas's definition. That's very true. And we can have differing opinions of definition right now. We'll look it up later. All right, June. What's your definition?
Yeah, June, what's your definition?
And don't copy Thomas's definition since he already went.
So the definition provided by a credible source of Google was that information or facts provided or learned by someone.
Okay. All right, good. All right.
Wow.
All right, Ahmed.
A bunch of texts that tell you about the details of something.
Okay, good. Very good. All right, so a lot of people think that computer science is like the study of computers, like the phone in your pocket or the computer on your desk or on the tables. But as you will see this semester, computer science actually has a lot more to do with information. So, Ahmed, you said that information has to do with text. Is there any other form of information? Like what? Okay.
Doesn't have to be like text.
Okay, what else? Okay, a book. What else?
An essay?
Digital.
A research essay?
Okay, what about besides writing?
Picture.
Pictures. Okay, what else?
Songs.
Diagrams,
Graph.
graphs, sound. Yeah, so there's lots of different types of information. Okay. So for this activity, you need the piece of paper, and this piece of paper shows you how to kind of set up your journal for this activity, okay? So I cut out the question,
Oh, is this it?
and I glued it to the top of the back of page 1. Okay? So I cut this question out, and then I used a glue stick in my bucket to glue it to the back of the first page.
I cut up this. I can't add up.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, let me see. I tried having 2 pairs of scissors per table if you had 3 people, but only 1 pair if you had 2 people.
I would take 2 seconds.
Ethan has to make sure.
He's like 20.
Who won? Where's the glue stick?
They are in your bucket.
Oh, they are.
Why is this a wheel?
It does have wheels.
Okay.
Can you put
I will play it in a class. Okay, so after you have this glued down, you're going to divide your paper into a table with, I did mine a little bit different. They did 3 columns.
Wait, just to make sure, do we put this at the top?
I put mine at the top. They did theirs kind of sideways. Okay, so I kind of also did mine sideways, except they refer to their columns and tables as if it's sideways. And I refer to it as if it's not sideways.
You said a lot of it.
You said a bunch of sentences.
What I labeled is a little bit opposite of the instructions that they give you on that paper. So I made 2 columns with 3 rows. And then I labeled one column question and the other column device.
And do you have a ruler?
No, but you do have squares. And so that kind of helps keep it, if you want to kind of keep it straight that way, you can kind of do that. And I might be able to add rulers to your bucket if you can refrain from hitting each other with them.
Oh,
This is
so
my
that's
first-
what happened.
This is my
Okay.
first AP class,
I will be
okay?
fine. I will be, you can trust me with a ruler.
I
We
do
might hit
have
each
trust
other.
issues with rulers.
But I think you
Especially
just had the
when
wrong
they're
people.
busy.
You should have, you have the wrong.
Menu pads are so much fun.
Bro, look at you.
But when I'm on
I
fire.
know,
All the wrong
it's
people.
already tempting.
Hey, you can trust us for
Whoa,
rules.
whoa, whoa.
What are you trying to say?
I don't
You
trust
should have
myself.
one.
Wait.
Yeah, I don't think I heard you, Jude.
Drew cannot be trusted with a ruler. Trust me.
Straight.
So if you turn mine sideways, it's still laid out how this example is laid out.
Whoa.
Let's do four there, Drew.
What are the columns
I
called?
put mine at the top.
One is question and one is device.
Oh, it's
Yeah. That's, what are you doing? I don't.
Go like this. Oh, that's upside down.
One is question and one is device. You might run out of time.
That's one point of the AP exam.
Wait, do I have the question?
All right, we want to try to have this set up within the next 3 minutes.
Hold on, you're right. We're drawing a straight line here, guys.
Thank you, I needed that model. I was just like, can I have the notebook?
Dude.
I'm doing it as y'all do it.
I need a straight line.
The left column is question and the right column is device.
Like, just like.
He gets blank for now.
Like,
I know. So if you turn it, I just didn't put mine at the bottom. I did it on the right side.
They're not that deep.
Okay.
So I
Project
kind
you
of
need to make?
did it a little bit different than they did.
See, I'm just good and I can do it without things.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
you'll find out.
Yeah, look at how amazing mine
You will certainly find out.
Wait, I need to see yours.
Whoa.
And it's gonna be in this class. Like, we're on this side. He's gonna be in the rest. It's gonna be in this class.
Actually, you had a very naughty word.
These are cool.
Yeah, Thomas. What about me? What about me? You have nothing on me?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Right. Wait, can I see the, how did we label this again?
It's on the paper. Device question 2, 4, 8.
She has a model?
Bro, this reminds
I
me
need
of
a model.
and
And she showed us like 10 times.
Hey, I need a model here.
You're looking at one.
Okay, you got about a minute left.
I'm looking at one.
No, if you were on a stranded island and you could only bring one of them, which one would you bring?
All right, have you heard of think, pair, share before?
That was what we were doing last week.
Yeah. So this is gonna be changed a little bit to retrieve, pair, share. So instead of just thinking about the response, you're going to retrieve it and put it on paper. All right. So there are many ways we can think about the word information, but one possible definition we'll explore today is that information is the answer to a question, and we're going to investigate what it takes to send that information back and forth to one another. So, today you're going to build your own device for sending and receiving messages, which you will use to answer questions that you write. You have the materials that are in your bucket. Those are the materials that you're going to use. Your challenge in your journal, write down a question that has 2 possible answers. And that's going to go in the question part of the question part where it says 2 answers. So, for example, my question was, do you like strawberry or vanilla ice cream? Strawberry or vanilla ice
What about
cream are
neither or
your
both?
only.
Yeah, can
No,
we do
those
yes
are
or-
not part of the options.
What about yes or no? Like, if you
Yes
say-
or no, as long as it only has 2 possible answers.
It's like yes or no question.
So write a question that only has 2 possible answers.
I mean,
We
you
share
only
one
need
with
two
you.
options.
Answers and no.
First, you're just gonna write it down, but we will share with our group.
So no less than no more than 2.
I really get it.
Correct. At the moment.
I just want you to answer it.
That's my question.
No, what is that?
He got the Google pen.
Bro, no. Where did you get it from, Jude?
All right, share this question with your partner or the people at your table.
Are you gay?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We accept everybody here. We accept everybody here.
No, it's a question.
Yeah.
I'm messing with you. Okay. So share your question with your table.
Are you black or white?
Check. Pick one of the questions.
I'm just saying, are you saying no?
No, don't pick one of the questions. Don't pick one of the questions. Each person is going to use their own question for this next part. So your job is to, using the materials that came from your bucket or anything else you might have in your book bag, okay?
No, but Jack.
Build a device out of supplies, classroom supplies, or something else you may have in your book bag to communicate the answer to your question. You can't throw stuff and you can't use words,
No language.
language.
So we're gonna draw shapes.
No. You can't use a computer device for this. So like if you're a hoarder and you carry tons of stuff in your book bag that might be useful, you can possibly use some of that stuff.
We can't use
It was like morally wrong.
No words.
Are you
Well, no harm.
Parmesan question.
Yes or no?
Can I please have a 2 seat?
She says yes.
Actually, can I have 3? Those are. It was aimed at you. You're gonna say freaking both. And that's gonna be
So that makes 3 answers.
You're gonna choose all of the above. What's your favorite food? All of the above. Shut up.
No, I wasn't.
I'm done.
Oh, what's your favorite? What's better, water or nothing?
You exactly.
Here's my question. And my question was, what do you prefer?
Well, you should do like an
Fair
X
question.
over this hard.
Let's see if
I'm just gonna point.
Okay.
To which one.
So since that's your device, you're going to you can tape that into the device section of your notebook.
Yeah, of course you know.
Other people, no, not necessarily. But because yours is so small, it's easy to keep a record of. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I just spelled out with markers, yeah.
Just,
You spelled it out with markers. You use language. It's the big deal, like letters with markers. I don't think that's allowed. You could do that.
Thumbs up, yeah.
I know. And two songs. How many genders are there now?
Oh wait, does it have to be for this question?
His question was,
I should do wait that question.
his question was, how many what gender are you?
Like, that, how would I explain that without telling you?
So you would ask me this question, and I would have to use your device to answer.
Again.
Have you ever traveled outside of the U.S.?
Yes or no?
Yeah, so you can just say thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for
My
no.
question. Yes or no?
That's your question.
You can totally do
I
that.
thought it was
Can I write like when I get thumbs up for yes?
Which one are you?
What's the question?
Why are you saying go?
Is this
Is
this yes or no?
This is the order first.
That's what I think it means.
No, I told him like someone might think that you're asking us for
It might could mean
that's the
if you're
purpose.
interested in dating.
That's the purpose.
I'm not, but
Well, it's easier. It's the easiest.
Yeah. That's a good device. So you're going to describe your device in the device section by that question.
Oh.
So if thumbs up was for strawberry ice cream and thumbs down was for vanilla ice cream, then I would say thumbs up meant strawberry and thumbs down meant vanilla. Under device. You're going to describe your device.
Write down your device, what's your device?
We can read from.
But you can't use languages.
No.
What's your device? What is your device? What is yours?
No, there are scissors.
No.
Yes. Is this counting? You like whichever one you can flip it up.
But it's not, it's just the logo. So
Yeah.
our logo.
Hey, my
It is a school outfit.
It's
No, throw it away. Throw it.
That's language.
Where's your trash can?
That's a logo, that doesn't count.
Where's your trash can?
That's a symbol.
You're not
You
gonna
could use Morse code.
Okay, that's
Do you know Morse code?
No, he Google it.
Google
Morse code.
Okay, so yeah, you could do that.
And then I'll do my machine.
Yeah.
My machine doesn't have it.
So if you wanted
We could have done that way.
and then you can use the T in Morse code.
We're gonna track you down, boy.
Yeah. We're gonna take your spit and we're
I
gonna.
have, my thing have two functions. My machine has two functions. This can be asked to formal. And also can be asked as single.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Mr. White, have you seen what this guy did?
Who else?
No.
Tell us. You gotta tell us. You gotta tell us.
Oh, I heard y'all talking about it.
Yeah. Mr. White, you need to give this man some advice. He needs some.
There you go. Go by email.
He's at a loss.
They're talking to each other. What?
What?
Okay. Alright, so who would like to share their device?
Me.
Okay. Go ahead.
I moved the coin for
Heads or
It
tails
does.
for
What
blank.
is that?
Good.
That is so smart.
Okay. Alright, Thomas.
Mine is this.
Oh.
You choose the left. I mean, you want to go up. This is no.
Okay, good.
Do you prefer pen or pencil?
Ask me again. I didn't get your
You
question.
choose the one that's pencil or you choose the one that's pen.
Exactly.
Very straightforward.
Well, you say go and dual.
What?
I'm always doing.
Okay, so what's your device?
You have.
Also very straightforward. You just pick whichever one you want to eat.
This is also very straightforward.
So make sure you describe that device.
I'm
And
gonna do my
now
device.
you have
I
to
need my device.
modify your answers. Not your question. Well, maybe your question. No, not your question. You have to modify your answers to where there are 4 possible answers.
Wait, mine's
So you said take a question that has
maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
All right. So my question: do you like strawberry or vanilla ice cream? Went to: do you like strawberry, vanilla, chocolate, or Neapolitan ice cream?
So we change our question.
Kind of. So like my
Do you have more
options. You have more options. You need to have 4 possible options. Yes, sir.
You write that.
True or false?
Wait, I literally got a question.
Yes or no?
Will you get an option?
You have to really bad question.
You're only 2 years younger.
For which continent?
Isn't that what they call the Swedish Union?
Oh, I'm the only
Here, fire, or straight.
I'm the only
I
senior
can
here
say
right
here
now.
neither or both.
But you could also add more
Are you
options.
gay, lesbian, bi?
Thomas, will you be an option for me?
Will
Will you be an option? I need to add you into my question. Will you be an option? There we go. Will you drink Ethan?
Guys, name a fast food list.
Okay, so
I already have one
Sonic.
each
point out. You made it, perfect, okay. So.
He's like, for another hour, he's still naming off.
Which is just the standard head,
Oh, that was.
but also kind of.
Guys, y'all know June is my best friend.
No, June is my best
Guys, did y'all know me and June are twins? Like, identical. Me and June were born together at the same time. We're twins.
I think I
He's been out of it.
Name-
Bro!
Hey guys, can you name one that's not Sonic? Because Sonic says its name in the logo.
Here, do you want to cut these out?
What?
Actually have.
Oh, she's trying to get an easy one.
Oh, I thought you were like lady from Wendy's.
You can use that.
Burger.
You're welcome.
What's another continent?
So how do you write it? Do you write it?
Well, there are seven.
What's the continent?
It is. It's a song.
So do you write the 4 possible choices over here? Like in the next question?
No, I think that's what
Daniel needs to be in we need to get him. He was Yeah, it's right there.
Why are you so obsessed with math?
What other blocks is that?
Wait. These are the right answers.
Yeah, I know, you got
I
it.
used to ask.
So do you want me to write random stuff?
Alright,
like wrong? This is my.
What?
That's the answer for the first one.
Why?
Okay, look. So.
That's his last
X
day.
equals
Math
0.
is -6.
Oh, give me like a Bill's now.
See, it's the opposite. Okay. What's my full answer? Yes.
Wait, what's
no,
the
continent.
So there's
Antarctica.
there's North America, South
Why would
America.
No one did this there.
Europe.
No, I just saw a video that go to Antarctica so you can see the penguins.
Dude, can you go to the continent?
How do you spell it? Wait, is Antarctica a
Yeah,
continent?
if you answer it, you know. If you don't answer
Is it A-N-T?
Yeah, it functions.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
choose any
I mean, he's
Wait, are
South
we the
America.
same advice?
Eight
I
functions,
took
8
Africa,
answers.
Asia, Australia, and Antarctica.
Is it Australia
All
or
A's.
Oceania?
You're gonna blind
Miss
us.
Whitehead, are we doing the
Is
same
Asia a
advice or a
continent?
different?
Yes, it is. That's
Oh,
where it goes.
You have to alter your device so that it will work for that
By
question.
adding more logos?
Quite possibly.
So my logo says Burger King in the logo, can I write that?
What are you gonna do with this 8 options?
You can do Subway.
I would say yes,
Subway's a good.
in that it's
I love
technically a
Subway.
logo, even though it is technically a logo that
For
goes
purity,
in
it's only got like
the
once a week.
but we're gonna ignore that second part.
Yeah, we'll just ignore it.
Choose one. This is the alternate.
Because you could also just use the brown part,
But that was like
right? Is that an option? Is that an
Now we're
option?
looking at
I can just.
It's definitely a
So
50 or
if,
lower.
so if like AI made that logo.
Let's do it right now. Let's do it
have,
right now.
like,
Let's choose one.
colors in it.
I'll just do fake letters.
Yeah, do fake letters with the
What's your
red
rescue
because
score?
it's the colors and the shape that's really important.
I can't tell if
Alright,
this is actually
on your phone.
Alright, update your device to communicate one of 4 possible answers to your question
That's what they did.
No, get them in.
without using language.
Alright.
No, that's language.
I had to use, there's a rescue now, like, if.
What does that mean?
Well, what's that
rescue
consonant?
Maybe.
I'm going for a
I don't even know how to shape it.
Not necessarily, well, you could Google the shape of it, and then you could just trace the shape.
That's happening.
No, I know what
when you hit 16.
Now, things that you need to consider are at the bottom of the screen. Should you modify your device? Can you use it in a different way? Or should you just make a new device altogether? That is an option. You would like to make a new device. So go to your seat and you can make a new device. You can, or if you feel the need to make it.
I get change the message with him. It's gonna be a new device.
I make it twice, you don't have to. Make sure you use your hands like that.
Not me.
Has two
This class,
All right, so we're gonna do this. You've got. Who would like to share their new device?
No.
Okay, hold on. Okay, Thomas, go.
This is, I don't know, this is no, this is maybe, this is yes.
Okay, good. So we're kind of going with emojis.
Yeah?
Yeah, and that's a good option. All right, anybody else want to share their device? Okay.
Pen or pencil or both or neither.
So you've got an option.
This is neither because there's nothing on the paper. This is pencil and this is pen.
Okay. Anybody else want to share their device? Ziad.
Pepsi, Fanta,
Okay. All right. All right. That works.
What's your answer?
What are my options again?
Huh?
What are my options again?
What do you think the colors mean?
I mean, there's yellow Fanta too.
I like orange soda.
Fanta.
Okay.
You chose
But
this one.
but pink Fanta, is that peach? No, because it's orange. It's not peach. Okay. Well, I would. Okay. All right. So then orange. Okay. So in your journal, modify the answers to your questions. So there are now 8 possible choices.
Not possible.
What's mine?
You can say marker, crayon, paint. You forgot all those. Oh, yeah, your equation works too.
See, when you think it's impossible, other people think it's possible. That's at least what happens.
I told you.
Australia.
Look at that.
You have to use the process of elimination to find it.
Only with because
Look, and that can go on forever.
yeah,
When
it's
it's out.
connected to other continents. So I'm not used to seeing it.
No.
Alright. So instead of just my 4 options for ice cream, I would say, do you like strawberry, vanilla, chocolate, Neapolitan, chocolate chip cookie dough, Oreos, no, cookies and cream, banana, or mint chocolate chip? and I need to create a device that will allow for someone to communicate one of those 8 possibilities. Okay, so should I modify my device, use it in a different way, or just make a new device altogether?
Hey.
So if you're making a new device, you have to describe that device in the device section.
Yeah. Tastes like toothpaste.
That's what I said. Some people love it. I can't, like, I've tried it and it tastes disgusting.
Did you know that chalk works on paper?
We lost June.
I abandoned you guys.
Bro, I'm about to get you back and you're not gonna expect it. Exactly. Get him back, get him back. No, you should have him back now. You can leave this there.
Dude,
Have a highlight.
you got.
He's not ready.
Thomas, if you'll be quiet.
Where are the sticky notes?
We lost November.
Why are you calling it sticky notes? I need help. What would you ask eight stuff about? We're struggling.
Okay, so how many
You'll get the whole bag. Julia's been
have to be?
Drawing it, it's not the one.
You could just say it.
Who has me? Who has yellow? Wait, I know it. Yeah, they won't actually know.
Does anybody have another writer?
And then Heather, what would you do?
That's it. Not about it.
What's the last game?
Nothing.
Huh?
Why?
The legend of
Oh, he's out of nowhere.
Oh, that one.
Just draw me.
I should have done that year back.
So, but you're down here.
I did your
Now,
what?
now you have to know which consonant. So repeat these and then add the last 3 consonants.
Chad.
Okay. And I have someone else. That's another choice.
Of course you're rich. Taco Bell.
You told me.
Wait, what you got with Taco Bell?
All right, who would like to share their device? Okay, Ahmed, go ahead and share your device.
My device is, do you like pen, pencil, both, or neither, or highlighter, or marker, or chalk to write with?
Is that 7?
Oh, no. So,
There's one more?
pen and pencil, or pen and marker, or pen, or chalk, or marker, or...
Oh, pen and marker. I think you left that one off. Okay. All right, good. All right, so for mine, let's say that the marker, let's say that this is my device. Literally, this marker is my device. Straight up and down, just like this, is strawberry. Without the lid is vanilla.
I think that's too complicated.
Okay. Maybe pointing down is chocolate. Without the lid pointing down is Neapolitan. Okay. With the lid pointing sideways going that way, whichever way it is it's different for both of us. All right. So to your left, that's chocolate chip cookie dough. This is cookies and cream. This is banana, and this is mint chocolate chip. Okay. So that would be my device if I was really tired and had the brain power to remember all of those options and what they meant.
Subway, Taco Bell, home, fancy restaurant.
I got it. That's
What's
what
a fancy restaurant?
All right. Any other people want to share their devices?
I think Thomas wants to share.
My device is gonna be weird.
Okay.
Lola, what about you?
All right.
We have the 04, right? The new one is I don't have time, already taken, I'm gay, doesn't last me.
Okay. All right. Very nice.
Subway, Taco Bell, eating at home, or going to a fancy restaurant.
Very nice.
This is just like an and or I mean it's just like or, but we're going away with it. Which one? You have to flip this up if you like it.
Because you can't use language.
No, you
just
only
gonna have
can
to
choose one,
bend it
Ethan. Oh, I didn't get that far.
All right. So in your journal, I want you to think back. This is for the wrap up. So you would say wrap up and then like underline it if you do headers the way that I do it. Think back to your simple 2-option device from challenge 1. Instead of changing your device and adding more options every time you added more answers, how could you simply modify the way you use your device with only 2 options?
Oh, I can keep using Morse code. Just speaking Morse code.
Kind of.
Ethan's was true.
Oh yeah, are you trying to do it like binary right now? Did I crack the code?
But Alright, so think back to your original
I don't know how to speak
question.
binary though. I only know it's zeros and ones.
Well, you're not speaking it.
Well, it's zeros and ones. Right?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And so Morse code is dots and flashes.
That's true.
Dots
But there's
and
very much
dashes.
difference.
Exactly, that's what I use.
And so how do you communicate more than one option with your original 2 answers? So for example, do I like
Wait, will we actually learn
chocolate
binary
ice
over here?
cream? I might combine vanilla and strawberry ice cream to equal chocolate ice cream, even though that's not how
Wait,
that
will
works.
we actually learn binary coding?
Mhm.
Oh, like you can speak it? I mean, I guess.
You don't speak it.
Well, I mean, like write out sentences and so on. That's gonna be
Okay.
Yeah.
Time.
Alright.
Mine are just synonyms of the original. You can always go back.
Do we throw this away?
Yes, if you have extra paper, you can throw it away. And then there is a check for understanding in code.org that you need to answer for homework. A check for understanding that you need to answer
Now?
for homework.
Oh.
Or now. I don't know how long it is.
When do we leave? 2
Now.
o'clock?
You leave now.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so save it for like maybe your next class. When you're,
Oh.
instead of going to YouTube, go to code.org. Yeah.
عشان الناس فيها بتسوى عشان الناس فيها
Alright, you